The video you are about to watch is about Malaya Brooks Murray's, the mother of Lily and Jack Sullivan's, current energy. It's a reading from June 11th and a reading from June 13th. And you guys can see the difference in her energy since the release of RCMP and the new update from the RCMP. So you guys can see the difference in her energy within 2 days, okay? Welcome to Becca's Intuitive Tarot. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day wherever you are located in this world. Today's reading is going to be for Lily and Jack Sullivan, the two missing little children from Nova Scotia, Canada. They have been missing since May 2nd, 2025. All right, I am going to be looking into the mother's energy, Malaya Brooks Murray's energy, since we had the new release from the RCMP on January 11th. I want to see how the mom's energy is since that release from the RCMP. I'm going to tell you this reading is alleged. It is for entertainment purposes only. It is my thought. It is my opinion. The actual fact part of it is that Lily and Jack Sullivan have been missing since May 2nd of 2025 from their home in LANDSDOWN Station, Pictou County, Nova Scotia, Canada. Again, please keep sharing their missing persons flyer with everyone until they are 100% found. All right, what is the mother's? Can you please bring out the mother, Malaya Brooks Murray's energy surrounding the disappearance of her children, Lily and Jack Sullivan, since the RCMP has released the new information about what they're focusing on in regards to the investigation of Lily and Jack Sullivan and their disappearance. Let me bring out truthful information. Oh, we have illusions. She's still coming out with illusions and fear with the moon. Fear and anxiety. Her personal faith and ethics will be tested, so maybe she did have to take a polygraph test. It's hard for her to think clearly. She's confused and easily distracted. Fear and anxiety haunt her thoughts. Paranoia. Deception. Her friends or family may be in danger. Bad luck for those she loves. Again, I feel like something happened at nighttime. Mom's current energy since the RCMP information release about their investigation. Okay, that's a lot of information. So in her challenge position is the child card and taking action with the and the twin flame card, okay, around the home, okay. So these all came out for the challenge position. So it signifies a male, so child representing a male. It's about not taking she's worried about taking off and about the relationship, because this is my twin flame card in tarot. The Four of Wands is. That's in her challenge position right now. And it's being slow to take action. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. This could also represent the fact that she may be discussing something with an attorney, because in this deck the Knight of Pentacles represents a public service person, okay? More about Malaya Brooks Murray's current energy since the news release, since the press release from the police, from the RCMP, about where their investigation is headed in regards to the disappearance of her children, Lily and Jack Sullivan, their mom's current energy, Malaya Brooks Murray's current energy. Only bring out truthful information. Ooh. Bottom of the deck, we have the Sun. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. It says she is preoccupied with an internal battle, inability to make sense of problems due to lack of insight. Pressure from society and others is overwhelming her. She does not rely on logical solutions. But it may represent a favorable legal decision towards her. And it says detachment. Then we also have the Sun in reverse. And the Two of Cups. Breakups, disharmony, jealousy, immaturity, laziness, lack of ambition, crisis in confidence. She's lost her belief in her abilities. This card signals a low point in her life. Any facet of her life is at risk. Her future is in doubt. She's doubting her future. Possible loss of job, home, or loved one. Relationship trouble, broken engagement. Deal with the reality of your situation. It says breakups, disharmony, divorce or separation, end of a love affair, jealousy, misunderstandings, love dies. A lover is unfaithful and the other is unable to forgive and forget. Arguments jeopardize a relationship. The person with whom she's currently in a relationship is not her soulmate. Imbalance in partnership. Yeah, and that's weird because this is a twin flame card, which is like a soulmate card. So something about her and Daniel's partnership is worrying her. Aries energy. Oh boy. That's not good. I will clarify that. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords that is winning at all costs. And the Five of Wands. Oh my goodness. Conflict, fight, combat, arguments, bullying, violence. Put self-interest above her. Wow. Very controlling, lack of maturity and self-control, a pushy, domineering bully, a self-centered person, danger of serious injury in competition or battle, loss of prestige, shame, abuse of power, domination, parenting issues. That's what it says, parenting issues. Parenting issues. And this could be from the authorities. The authorities are, oh my gosh. She's showing up as the Empress in reverse. Insecurity, infertility, so fear, anxiety. She's in fear and anxiety. Trouble at home. Life is out of balance for her. Possible psychological problems. No personal growth. War, hunger, sickness, loss of possessions. I feel like this has to do with what's been going on in the social media with in the news that you guys have been seeing, that you've been seeing. Conflict, fight, combat, argument, bullying, violence. Putting self-interest and self-preservation first. She's looking out for herself. Conflict and hostility defeat and destroy important projects. The outcome may seem unfair. Possible illegal or immoral conduct. Public shame and dishonor. Defeat. Winning at all cost. Mental conflict. I think the authorities are seeing that. Right, let's see if anything else comes. I'm going to pull from my crime deck here. She's in a lot of fear. Okay. Surrounding the disappearance, because that's in her challenge. Surrounding the disappearance of her children. Lily and Jack. Things were hidden. She knows they were hidden. She's afraid they're going to come to light. Alea Brooks. We have the sea. She's seen something. Underwater, searching underwater, ocean fishing, seaside town, lakeside town, accident at sea, ocean, waves, and sea. Seaside. Alea Brooks Marine ship. Remember, in the reading for Daniel's energy, we got that ship's wheel. No, I don't believe a crime happened on a cruise. I think this is just telling us about a boat. They made something with a boat, okay? You can find evidence on a boat. That's what this card says, but it says maritime adventure, nautical journeys, sailing vessels, ship. Then we have park. Needs to be looked at. Place they went to together needs to be checked. The park is nearby. Nature's haven, recreational space, picnic retreat. And this is going in her challenge position, the ship and the park. And this card says person watching children at a park that shouldn't be watching children at a park. So that is saying something to me about that abduction theory. Because that's in her challenge position. So is there a park along the ocean somewhere where you can see ships that maybe Daniel and Malaya used to go to? We have a river. Near a river, lake, or body of water is evidence. Washed down river, a dam is nearby. A person knows how to navigate waterways. Malaya Brooks Murray's. That's the truth. Truth came out. Why truth came out is I was thinking about, does this have to do with Daniel? Because it came over the partnership card, the soulmate card. More about Malaya Brooks Murray's luxury boutique. There's a piece of jewelry by the victim. Bespoke. Okay. Oh, it flew way over here. I got a beauty salon. So there may be like some type of, it flew over by this park. I don't know if, changed their appearance. Beautician, barber, salon. It's located hairstyling, makeup, artistry, relaxing spa services, grooming and styling. Then we have cemetery. Cemetery near where they are located, sacred land. Again, I feel like that is, because I've gotten sacred land since the beginning. That Jack and Lily were, their physical bodies were located on sacred land. But I feel that, I mean, there may very well be a cemetery nearby. Okay, it's a cemetery near their location, sacred land. Placed a marker by their burial site, dug a grave, resting place, memory stones. That's what it says on the card. But I feel because Lily and Jack are indigenous and they were accepted into the tribe, into Malaya's tribe, I feel that the sacred land is anywhere they are going to be. That's my feeling on it, is because of their connection to the land, because of their heritage. Any place where their physical bodies are now is going to be is considered sacred land. And that's why I won't do readings on if Lily and Jack, if the indigenous tribe, you know, I don't want to use the wrong words, are hiding Lily and Jack, because I don't want to disrespect them like that. Okay, I really don't. I don't want to disrespect the lineage or the heritage. I think they're smart enough to know, and I think that the tribe leader is smart enough to know not to hide two children. And the only way I can see them hiding Lily and Jack was if it was some sort of witness protection thing. But then the RCMP would know about it. So unless this whole thing is a hoax where the RCMP is in on the whole thing with the tribe, you know, I'm not gonna entertain the idea. Because if the tribal leader knew that they were there, yeah, I'm just not going to entertain the idea. Because I'm not going to disrespect the heritage or the lineage. Because to me, that's disrespectful. Because someone came up with a theory. So I mean, if that's the case, that's the case. But I'm just not gonna go down. I'm just not gonna go down that route. I don't want to. Again, when we're speaking about energy and spirit energy and all those things, I'm just. just not going to do it. Okay, Malaya Brooks Murray's energy. Lake. Watch their emotions. They can be located near a lake or on a lake or in a lake, hidden body of water. We know that they said, the RCMP did say they checked wells and septic tanks and things like that surrounding the property. So yeah. We have a damp and rainy realm. And we know it was raining out on May 2nd. And then we have Black Widow. This card came out for... These cards came out for in hurricane windswept region. There's still... it says swampy area around where they are located. Bugs around wiretapped, planted bug, or listing device. Again, this could be... I mean, there's mushrooms on it, but it says moisture, bounds, wet, serenity, drizzling, delight. So, damp and rainy realm. Well, we know it was raining out May 2nd. It says window, Black Widow, framing a person for a crime, watching you through a window, peeping Tom. Evidence can be found in a... These are the same cards, so I think the RCMP is really looking at phones and all those things. But Malaya is definitely in a state of fear and anxiety. Again, it's alleged, it's my thought, it's my opinion. You know, someone has video and audio evidence. Silver Screen Theater Movie Night Film Festival. Okay. Again, this could be her putting on an act, putting on a show. Yeah, home. We have home. Again, that goes over the challenge position. Goes like this. They're being hidden. Evidence can be found around their home. Yeah, that's the truth. They tried to make it seem like a kidnapping. Because we have around their home. Okay. The truth card came out. Forest cabin, which reminds me of their home. Okay. Lives in a rural setting out in the country. Off-grid living. Look for a generator. Secluded retreat. Cozy fireplace. Remote getaway. Place of reminiscence. News release. Press conference. Vet. Like this is the vet as in veteran. PTSD. Older abandoned structures. Something about the home, you guys, is the truth. Kitchen. Oh, the search dogs. Hunting, fishing, sports. Wildlife conservation, zoo attractions, wildlife rehabilitation. Names of animals on the roads. Red vehicle again. I gotta put the truth card back in here. Art exhibit. Artist. Graffiti is around. A person has tattoos. Photographer. Photographs. Someone has photographic evidence. All right, let's do some charms. They're feeling the heat. We have scorching lands at the bottom. Apparently there's wildflowers. Okay, maybe something about the wildflowers. Okay, but there's wild forest fires, is what I'm trying to say, in Canada at this current moment in time. But it's feeling, I get from that is they're feeling the pressure from law enforcement. Charms. Bring out what can help here. With the disappearance of Lily and Jack Sullivan. Okay, we have an anchor. Ship's wheel. A tower. The Eiffel Tower. So France. We got the bug again. The spider again. So a web of lies. Feather. 2 crosses. Oh, we got a lot of letters for her. 2 crosses. A G. An S. Q. We have 2 anchors. A J. An R. No, that's a B. It's a B. This is a W. A Z. An X. An N. It's an N. An L. This could be, yeah, an L. Something small. An F. It's a weird F, but it's an F. F, J, B, W, G, S, Q, C. I think this is a lowercase z, N, and an X. We have double anchors, double crosses, the ship's wheel, a feather, I don't think it's not a coincidence that we got 2 crosses and 2 anchors. B, W, Q, S, Z. There's no vowels, ironically. Z. So someone could have a double letter. N, X, G, J, F. Okay, so we're going to pull out some guidance cards for you guys. You are more than welcome to apply them to this reading. This is guidance cards for you guys, okay, for whatever may be going on in your life at this current moment in time. But again, let me see here. Someone's sitting on evidence. Memorial Park or bench. Someone to stop to take a rest. Rest and relaxation, seating comfort, pause and ponder. Ooh, court, seeking counsel, attorney, judge, legal aid, foul play. It's a made-up story lying about what happened. They have knowledge of the crime. Okay, guidance for the collective. Guidance for my viewers and subscribers. Guidance. Bring out truthful information. Guidance for... Okay, so we have 777. Something lucky is going to happen here. 7's my lucky number. It says perseverance, perspective shift. Okay, so she's going through a perspective shift. Reflection, resilience, inner wisdom, enlightenment, determination. Now is the time to shift your perspective on the challenge that's currently dominant. The challenges that currently dominate your life. To achieve success, continue on your path with determination. Tap into your inner wisdom, and you will intuitively know the right next step to take. Great shift. $11.22. I seen this number earlier today too. I kept seeing this number today. Great shift, transformation, spiritual awakening, manifestation, unity, alignment, fulfillment, expansion. First, acknowledge the positive changes unfolding as a result of your hard work. Then, open your mind to new possibilities and allow yourself to explore new avenues. Many positive shifts are on the horizon. The world around you is aligning with your intentions, supporting your growth and dreams. $444. Blessings in disguise. Obstacles, resilience, strength, character building, experience, transformation. Challenges may lie ahead, but you have the strength to overcome them. If you felt lost, know that the winds of change are now blowing in your favor. Though some things may fall apart, you're building the foundation for something better. Stay strong and keep moving forward. Compromise. Taking initiative. All right. Taking initiative, transformation, positivity, happiness, communication, messages, good news, self-expression, high energy. Make the most of what you have, and it will lead you to new heights. Acknowledge your blessings and cherish your loved ones. Inspiration will guide you forward, helping you discover your path. Exciting news and positive developments are on the horizon. And we have compromise, self-awareness, forgiveness, empathy, professionalism, resilience, freedom. Release what no longer serves you and let go of grudges. Openly express your emotions and seek compromise. When understanding is lacking, it is best to move forward, embrace the truth, and it will set you free. And then we have readjustments. Overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support, comfort, renewal, reconnection. Your self-control is strong enough to set things right. A new romantic or platonic friendship is on the horizon, along with the opportunity to reconnect and start anew with someone from your past. Trust that everything will fall into place as you embrace these positive changes. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope this gave you some guidance, some clarity that you maybe have been seeking. Please keep sharing Lily and Jack Sullivan's missing persons flyer with everyone and anyone until they are 100% found. Again, you all have a fantastic day. Please like, share, and subscribe. Do hit that notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a video. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Welcome to Becca's Intuitive Tarot. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Today's reading is going to be for Lily and Jack Sullivan. The two missing little children from Novascotia, Canada, who have been missing since May 2nd, 2025. All right. I'm going to be looking into the Mother Malaya's energy. Since the release of the news article from the RCMP that was released on June 11th. Okay. So I want to see if her energy has changed any since the release of that information. Again, I am going to say this reading is alleged for entertainment purposes only. We do have, is my thought, is my opinion. It is not fact. The only thing that is fact is that Lily and Jack Sullivan did go missing on May 2nd, okay, 2025, from their home in LANDSDOWN Station, Nova Scotia, Canada. Okay, so Current energy for Malaya is the Five of Swords, okay? That is winning at all cost, okay? It says bullying and violence argument, all right? She's putting her self-interest first, all right? She's trying to preserve herself, okay? It's Malaya. Okay, she's trying to get a new beginning here. The Ace of Wands, okay? But that's in her challenge position. All right. I do want to clarify what this Ace of Wands is. So just give me a minute here while I shuffle the cards. Why that is in her challenge position. She is feeling defeat. Okay. This is possible illegal or immoral conduct, public shame and dishonor, okay? Okay, clarify the Ace of Wands. Why is this in Malaya's challenge position for her current energy? In regards to the RCMP, okay. It's the walking away, okay? It's the abandonment. With the Eight of Cups. It's the escapism. All right. She's feeling disappointed, okay? Tired. Okay. But something with carry through with the plans, okay? Yeah, with the Magician. All right. She is trying to, again, this came out in Daniel's reading as well, okay? I think she's worried about maybe what they get off of her cell phones, okay? Because, again, that's in her challenge position, okay? Okay, current energy for Malaya Brooks-Murray. Ooh. Okay. Well, she's very overstressed now, okay? Even more so than before. All right. Very overstressed. Feeling frustrated. She knows that there's lies, all right? She knows that she lied. She wants this to be over. The Ten of Wands in reverse. Malaya's current energy since the RCMP released the update. Queen of Wands. She's feeling determined, though, with the Queen of Wands there. Clarify the Queen of Wands for her current energy. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, all right. So this may be representing her attorney, okay? Might be having to come into action here with the authorities. Okay, so she's feeling positive because she has an attorney, all right. With the Queen of Wands there, energy. She's feeling confident in herself. Clarify this Knight of Swords. Okay, that flew over her challenge position. The King of Wands. Okay, so I think this is the challenge position is Daniel. All right. That's exactly what this is. This is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Me more about this. Okay. So there may be some stuff coming out, all right. With that Page of Swords, it's spying. So she's definitely kind of watching what's going on online. The Page of Swords is a spying on card, okay? So I would say she's watching what's going online. She's also watching what's going on the news, okay? So spying, new ideas, witty, talkative. So maybe more people are going to be talking, okay? Maybe this person, maybe there's going to be a person coming out to defend her, okay? Especially with this Knight of Swords, okay? This could be a person that's younger than her. This could also represent maybe someone, maybe a sibling of hers with the Page of Swords here. But this is someone who intimidates people with that Page of Swords energy. This person thrives on extreme sports and outdoor activity. They may work in manufacturing or work with their hands. Someone may come out and talk. Someone from her family may come out and talk, okay, to defend Malaya, all right? Yeah. This is someone who, I would say it could be an attorney, okay? This also might be her mother or a strong feminine energy that's in her life, okay? This is someone who, it says single mom, so this person might be a single mom. All right, but this is someone who's going to come out and speak some sort of truth because the Queen of Wands is in the upright. The Queen of Wands is someone who, the Queen of Wands is someone who's been hurt in the past, okay? It's usually someone who's gone through a divorce or separation, okay? So the Queen of Wands is a very wise type of energy, okay? Because they haven't gone through life's experience and they have come out wiser and stronger. But it's the type of energy that doesn't deal with BS, okay? All right. Clarify the Five of Swords. Why is this here? Okay. So contentment, balance, comfort, okay? So she's feeling a little content right now, okay? It is the Wish card. A problem is solved. Something about relationships, okay? I just don't like the... So she may be really pushing a certain narrative with contentment here and balance, with the Nine of Cups clarifying the Five of Swords, okay? So this could be talking about she might have said something about Daniel, okay? Being a bully or being violent, all right? Especially with Daniel showing up in her challenge position here, okay? I do feel like someone, if it's not Malaya, it's going to be someone surrounding Malaya that is going to come out and defend Malaya, okay? Clarify, but she wants this to be over. She's feeling frustrated, overstressed. Oh, shoot. Gaslighting, though. There's gaslighting going on. Yeah, there may be a rush of she's something about a rush of decisions, okay? And that's what this Knight of Swords could be representing. So maybe people are speaking out for Malaya and it might not turn out so good. I'll tell you what the card says, all right? Just so you know. It says, distrust of others. You refuse to listen to others' advice. Her short-sightedness may be her undoing. She is dwelling on the past, which is holding her back from progress. Rushing to decisions creates most of her problems. If she keeps doing what she has always done, the results will be the same. She's relying on others and trusting their judgment. Antisocial, restrictive, loneliness. All right. I don't like this. She's being defensive, okay? We have the Justice in reverse. It says legal complications and broken laws, biased treatment, bureaucracy, rules and regulations. Do not take shortcuts. Okay, but this isn't her advice position. So this may also have to do with her... Shit. She's being dishonest. But she's trying, this may have to do with her attorney, okay? And her, again, they may have to jump through more hoops, okay? Because of her her status within the, you know, indigenous tribe, okay? Because that's in her advice position, all right? Which again, that would be telling me this is some type of an attorney, all right? That could be representing her, all right? With the Chariot here. Yeah, they have a plan. Says the truth is not as it seems. However, do not be paranoid or imagine problems. Cheating and deception cause divorce or the end of a relationship. Friends betray you with slander and gossip. Bad advice serves someone else's needs. Possible loss in faith in medical, professional, religious, or educational institutions. This is also telling me she is being watched by somehow in some way. That could be why she's in hiding too, is that, yeah, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Betrayal by someone close. Guilt. Loss of friendship. Lost love. Envy of others. Relentless and repressed anger. Criminal acts. You cheat someone out of money. Loss of home or possessions. Unsatisfied family. She's weighing her options. Coming up with a plan. Children. Secret, I think that may represent her. Oh no. Okay, so as of right now, she kind of feels like she's protected here, okay? In some way, shape, or form. And it could be by some sort of institution, okay? Whether that's her, you know, her tribe, okay? That's what it is. She feels like she's protected by something, okay? And this could be that the attorney. Yeah. And the Tower card. She's trying to rebuild her. She wants to be able to rebuild her life. Says you may be accused falsely. Take action to stop trouble. Fear of change. Delays. I think that's the plan here with Judgment about the kids. Well, she's feeling trapped though. She's feeling trapped. 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 She's feeling trapped But this this has to be an attorney, okay? One could be an attorney, but one could be someone in her family here. But this could be saying that the attorney could be saying that she was accused falsely. There's some sort of plan going on with the attorney, okay? Because my Queen of Swords card, that represents someone who comes at something from an unbiased point of view. But when I get the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords, can represent King of Swords more so represents like authority figure for me. Queen of Swords represents an attorney for me as well. Or this just could be someone, because as you see they're sitting, this may be like the elder of her tribe defending her. But it says single mom, okay? So it could be another single mom that's defending her. Just trying to look at this from an unbiased point of view. She knows her freedom is threatened, though. With the Tower in reverse. So she may be coming up with a plan here with Judgment, awakening to the fact that something did happen to her kids, and she may offer up because of the secrets, okay, because of the lies. Because she's feeling so overwhelmed, okay? Recovery, they may find the children. It says a break in a downward spiral of events. Money, affairs, I don't know why I do that to myself. Money, affairs, regain. Had a very long day. Okay. Money, affairs regain some balance only after various serious problems. Temporary financial gain only to lose again. Friends may be insincere. Family and friends have helped all they can. Someone who is in a similar situation will offer assistance. Offer coming in. End of financial troubles. There's something's happening here though with death. Some sort of transformation coming in. Some sort of ending's going to happen. Some sort of change is coming in. So she may be at this current moment in time, as I am doing this reading, and today is June 13th, ironically. It's Friday the 13th. At this current moment in time, she may be, I am going to link this reading with, I did a reading for her on June 11th, so we'll see how the energies have changed from June 11th. I didn't upload it. I was going to upload it tomorrow, on June 14th. So we'll see. You can see the differences in her energies between the days. of June 11th when I did the one reading, and today, June 13th. So again, she may be, I see new people entering the scene here, but I also, she may be coming up with some sort of plan here. Yeah. There's about something, whatever happened. She may have been tested with the polygraph test, okay? She's definitely in an emotion of fear, okay? But she may be coming up, this attorney may be helping her come up with a plan. She also may be feeling nervous because Daniel did show up in this reading, all right? This is the first time Daniel showed up in one of her readings. So she may be feeling fear because she might have to interact with Daniel. Because again, that's in her challenge position. She also may be feeling slighted by like CPS, okay? That something was unfair and unjust, like something was unjust, something was unjustly done to her, okay? And again, that could be with this Hierophant card here. Could have to do with the CPS, okay, because you see two people in the card. So yeah, that's a feeling I'm kind of getting, like she feels slighted in a way, okay? Even though now she's, now see, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse, lack of stability, betrayal by someone close, guilt. She feels guilt. Criminal acts. Now she's single. Fear of failure holds her back. Chance of mental illness. And that's what they may, her defense may be something in that sense, okay, with that attorney there. That she was being manipulated, she was being abused, she was, okay, but again, she feels slighted in a way here. So, this is her current energy as of Friday, the 13th of June, okay? This reading is going to, it's linked, I'll link it. I'm not going to keep saying it because you'll hear it before the, you'll see the difference in the two energies, all right? The difference between the days. All right, guys, I'm going to pull some guidance cards. I did pull guidance cards in the other reading, but I'm going to pull some for you again, so you'll have more guidance, all right? So I'm going to pull from empowering messages for you guys. Okay. So I'm just going to move this over here. Ooh. So I cut the deck. We have something that's unstable. I think she's fearful of something with Daniel, okay? Something with her maybe having to interact with Daniel, and maybe that's what this person is maybe they have a mediator or something, okay? But I see her having to interact with Daniel. This is the first time Daniel has showed up in one of her readings. And it might have to do with their child. Okay, Meadow. It says conflict with others, lack of structure. Wishing won't make it so. She won't be able to overcome the constraints of reality. She needs to deal with the situation as they are, as it is, and not as she wants them to be. Boredom. She's entering a monotonous period in her life with few opportunities for escape. All right. All right, guidance cards for the collective. I pull these cards for you guys and my viewers and subscribers to give you guidance for whatever may be going on in your life at this current moment in time that you may need guidance on. You are more than welcome to apply these cards to this reading. Guidance for my viewers and subscribers. I have clearing, okay? Debunk your life, okay? So you guys may be debunking some things in regards to this case, okay? Make room for what you want in life. Clear your space. Detox relationships. Let go of what does not serve you, both physically and emotionally. Clearing. Guidance for my viewers and subscribers. Gratitude. Okay. Notice what's going right. Thankfulness is the secret sauce for creating lasting happiness. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and then watch as your blessings grow. Guidance. My viewers. Patterns. Okay, so watch the patterns. Watch the patterns, all right? Be your own witness. Notice situations that are repeating themselves in your life. Release any beliefs about your past so that you can see the present more clearly. Okay? So maybe you guys are really into, again, debunking in this patterns, okay? So you guys could be really analyzing Malayan Daniel's stuff, okay, surrounding this, okay? You could be really digging into it, really researching it, okay? You may even be comparing it with other cases, okay? That's just a side note. But I'm also, notice the patterns in your life with clearing there and gratitude. I do see that you are very grateful for the things that are in your life, all right? But with patterns there, if you guys have been working on improving your life, you know, getting, you know, not staying in negative energy, I think you're trying to see any patterns that may be continuing, that keep repeating themselves. And that would be like a karmic lesson that you're needing to learn from. If you keep seeing patterns over and over and over again repeating in your life, that means there's something in that you need to learn from. And once you've learned it, then the pattern won't keep repeating itself, okay? Listening. Listen generously. Look around and see the messages that life is giving you. Heed the voice of your higher self. Listen to the wisdom and life experiences of others. And at the bottom of the deck, we have uplift. We all rise together. Celebrate the success of others. Share the joy of their triumphs. We are all connected, so we lift others. So when we lift others up, it raises our own vibration. Okay, so and you guys have abundance coming in. Prosperity is yours. Draw abundance to yourself by feeling gratitude for what you already have. Rest assured knowing that there is truly enough for everyone. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope this gave you some more insight into Malea's energy surrounding the disappearance of her children since the new RCMP release on June 11th, okay? Again, you all have a fantastic day. Please, please keep sharing Lily and Jack Sullivan's missing persons flyer with anyone and everyone until they are 100% found. And you guys all have a fantastic day. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please do hit that notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a video. I will talk to you later. Have a fantastic day.